Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. We've got a new hero this week, and it's actually a very notable hero. This is Teferi, created by Vadsky, and he is the last hero in the Gatewatch collection. We're actually done with Vadsky's Magic the Gathering decks. Well, other than the environments. There's still a lot of environments left, but all the heroes, I think all the villains have been done also. I can't remember. But yeah, this is kind of a monumental moment in Sentinels Tuesday history. That being said, the star of today is Jacob Busby, who has given us Lady of the Wood Once Upon a Time, Target Dr. Metropolis, and today's villain, Celadrock the North Path. I feel like an asshole for playing this, but I need to try it at least once. And also, fighting alongside those heroes is a new one from me. It's Dr. Medico, Cosmic Redemption. This is off of one of the Letters page covers. I used it for all of my Void Guard variants. They're all called Cosmic Redemption for whatever reason. It's just a thing. Let's take a look at today's villain. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck. So you find a relic, put that card into play, shuffle the rest back into the villain deck. So let's go ahead and get that. Also, if you haven't noticed already, Tabletop Simulator is having a massive update, and there's a whole bunch of new weird stuff. So things are going to look slightly different if you have not noticed this before. We get the Pillar of Night. All relic cards are indestructible and have no text except for their keywords. Okay, so I'm going to flip this down. It's still a relic. That's just so I don't start reading it and doing what it does. When a relic enters play from the villain deck, play the top card of the villain deck. At the end of the villain turn, if there are 3 relic cards in play, flip this card. Note bene, we do not want this to happen. Otherwise, Celadrock deals the hero with the highest HP, X irreducible infernal damage, where X is the number of relic cards in play. Admittedly, for a front side, this is way less bad than regular Celadrock. Notably, he's not going to be playing targets in sets. Like, that's what makes Celadrock so freaking difficult. So this is going to be interesting. Here goes nothing. Winter's Bane, Elemental. We get exactly 1 Elemental, and it's amazing. Reduce damage dealt to villain cards by 1. Alright, end of turn he hits the highest for 1. That is Dr. Metropolis. Winter's Bane deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 cold damage. That is also Dr. Metropolis. We'll have to get rid of her. Dr. Medico will start off with a flare-up. Hit Winter's Bane for 2. He's still at full, so we'll just heal Dr. Metropolis 1. His power is physical. Dr. Medico deals himself 1 energy damage. Another hero regains a hit point and draws a card or uses a power. So, he hits himself for 1. Now I have to figure out who wants to do this. That would heal him extra with a card draw. She doesn't have any seasons, or we could get him playing cards already. Let's use this on Teferi. He hasn't taken any damage yet, but we can see what he does. His power is Time Stretch, because he's a time mage, if you didn't know. Draw a card or discard a card. If you discarded a card, play a card. So he gets to draw a card first, and then we can discard a card and play a card. That's real good. Discard a card, and we will play this Syncopate. It is Buffer Overflow. Just straight up Buffer Overflow, except it can't stop an indestructible villain cards from entering play. So that's actually slightly less powerful, all things considered. But that's cool. He got to play that out of turn, draw a card. Dr. Metropolis. None of these are going to do anything. Let's start with a no-way street, just for the heck of it. His power is one-way street. Dr. Metropolis regains a hit point. You may return a location belonging to Dr. Metropolis to your hand. If you do, you may play a different location card. Well, he's just going to heal 1, because none of the locations are going to do anything. Draw a card. No-way street tires to hit Winter's Bane, can't get through, so it just hits itself. Alright, what do I have in the way of seasons? Winter. Okay, we're going to play Winter. So, her power is Blessings of the Season. Move a season card to another play area. Until it is moved or destroyed, treat it as if it had been created for that hero, so as if that hero's name was on it. One hero deals 1 damage of a type written on a season card in their play area. So I want to put Winter on Teferi because he needs card draws. That being said, the 1 cold damage is not going to do anything. Draw a card. Teferi will Temporal Shock. He deals a target 3 lightning damage. Till the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt by a target dealt damage this way by 1. So we'll hit Winter's Bane for 2, reduce her damage by 1, that'll be helpful. I guess we use his power to just draw a card and draw a card. Oh yeah, we're playing in Freedom City, if I didn't mention that. Prototype Armor Stolen, reduce damage dealt to villain characters by 2. Holy butts. That's fine, we weren't hitting him anyways. Start the environment, turn, destroy this card. Okie dokie. Dr. Metropolis could have something to say about that. So Celadrock does nothing at the start of his turn. Instead he plays Gallows Blast, deals each hero 5 infernal damage. Good frickin' gravy. Each player discards a card, reduce damage dealt to villain targets by 2 till the start of the villain turn. Are you kidding me? He's got 5 damage reduction. Everybody take 5. Hey wait, rather than that, because that's really bad, let's go ahead and syncopate it. We will discard that card, destroy this card, play the top card of the villain deck, and then he gets to draw a card. Screaming Gale. This card knows play the top card of the villain deck, increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Somehow this is better. That plays the Mountain's Madness. Shuffle all targets from the villain trash into the villain deck. Don't have any. Play the top card of the villain deck. Gross. Rattling Wind, when this card enters play, plays top card of the villain deck. What did I say earlier, that he wasn't going to be playing lots of cards? Over here, draws a card, he deals them 1 projectile damage. When this card is destroyed, he deals each hero target 1 cold damage. Gross. Summer's Wrath. Okay, thanks. He may draw a card, so we will not draw a card. No, hell, he needs cards. He'll take 2 damage for that. Card is immune to damage unless another villain target has been dealt damage this turn. Okay, that's fine. So, end of turn, he hits the highest for 1. That's Dr. Metropolis. Winter's Bane is doing full damage, so she hits the highest for 4. That'll be Dr. Metropolis. And this deals each hero target 3 fire damage. That's gross. Gotta remember, Lady of the Wood has Nemesis. Life Force of Will. Everybody either heal 2 or use a power. Dr. Metropolis will heal 2 instead of just healing 1. Lady will heal 2. Teferi will probably use a power. Let's discard a card and play Time Raveler. When this card enters play, you may draw a card. Yeah, he's still got HP. He takes 2 projectile damage. When a non-indestructible villain card would enter play outside the villain play phase, discard that card instead and remove this card from the game. So that has to happen, but it also doesn't give you an extra play. If there's anything we don't want, it's Celadrock playing cards outside of his turn. And then Dr. Medico will hit himself for 1, draw a card, or use a power. Dr. Metropolis hasn't used his power yet, so we'll heal him 1, and he'll use his power to heal 1, and don't have any other locations that would be useful. Dr. Medico will not draw a card. Let's do aggressive recycling. Shuffle a location or environment card into its deck. By law. Dr. Metropolis deals up to 3 targets, 3 projectile damage each, so we'll take out Winter's Bane. That lets us hit Summer's Wrath, and we can actually hit Celadrock for only 2 each, but whatever. And then with his power, he will heal 1 and draw a card. And, oh, No Way Street. We can hit Summer's Wrath. Summer's Wrath hits itself for 2. Cool. That's useful. Oh, you know what? And, yeah, having the Relic out with its HP means I could hit that to hit Summer's Bane. Alright, good. And this hits itself. Let's do Fire in the Clouds and just hit him for 4 and skip power phase. Ooh, good. Summer. That'll be nice later. Oh, let's play Temporal Distortion. Play this card in any hero play area. That hero may take their play power and draw phases in any order. Should I give this to Teferi himself, or should I give it to Dr. Medico? Let's give this to Dr. Medico, so he now has Lacomodore's ability to take his turn in any order. I will skip his power, draw a card, take 2 more projectile damage. Alright, Freedom City plays Bustling Metropolis. Reveal the top 3 cards in the environment deck. Put each location revealed this way, discard the other revealed cards. Okay, so if this was a shuffle them back in, I could take and right-click this, hit Search 3, and then just shuffle it when I was done. But since we're discarding them, we will reveal. We get Claremont Academy. End of the environment turn, a villain character deals each environment target 300 damage, then destroy this card. Well, that's gross. So that takes 4. Destroy that card. Each player may use a power, then a villain character deals this card 3 melee damage. When this card is destroyed, each player discards 3 cards. Do I have Controlled Demolition? I do. Thank goodness. So, everybody use a frickin' power. Too many powers here draw cards. Dr. Medico will trade 1 of his own HP for 1 of Teferi's HP. Actually, does he have anything to play? He does have something to play. Teferi will discard a card and play Temporal Distortion on himself. Dr. Metropolis will heal 1, and he'll swap a No Way Street for a fresh No Way Street. Do I want Teferi to draw another card? Yes, I do. So we will let Lady of the Wood use her power. We will not move. Actually, we have to move it. Well, okay, fine. We'll move it to Dr. Medico's play area. We'll have him deal Celadrock 1 cold damage. He'll draw a card. He'll take 2 projectile damage. Kinda not worth it, but on the other hand. Then Claremont Academy takes 4 melee damage. Alright, nothing happens there. Nothing happens there. Oh dear. I hope I have some ongoing destruction. Celadrock plays Lingering Exhalation. When this card enters play, play the top card of the villain deck. Well, that sounds familiar. Destroy this card when Celadrock is dealt 16 damage in a single round. Good God. This card is destroyed. Pull all targets from the villain trash into play. Good God. Well, at least that means we can just, hit him for 15. Anyway, play Hours Till Dawn. When this card just play up the top card of the villain deck. Ugh. Gross. Avatar of Death. Oh, is that all? Damage dealt by villain targets is increased by 1. This is gross. Okay, he hits the highest for 2. That's Dr. Metropolis. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Each villain target regains 2 HP. That's not good. Reduce damage dealt this card by 1. This card deals each hero target 5 projectile damage. Yeah, I didn't have anything to deal with that. Kills the No Way Street, but that's fine because the Carrying Crane gets powered up. Alright, this is bad. Dr. Medico is going to probably not draw any cards this turn. Well, I do have Triage. Okay, let's take his draw phase first and draw 2 cards. He'll take 4. Ooh. Yeah, it's time for regeneration. And then he will use his power, and somebody else can use a power. Yeah, okay, so we'll have Lady move Winter back to Teferi's play area. He'll deal 1 damage to Celadrock. He'll draw a card. He'll take 2 projectile damage. Start of the villain turn, destroy hero ongoing card. Oh dear. Alright, and then he heals 2. That's the important part. Dr. Metropolis plays Controlled Demolition, so this will keep us from suffering the consequences of Freedom City being torn apart. He is going to heal 1 and draw a card, and take 2. Lady's going to play Enchanted Clearing. She will move Winter to herself, pop Celadrock for 2, draw a card, get hit for actually 2, and then not draw another card. Oh, but I did get the Crown of the 4 Winds. Okay, Reality Ripple. Remove a non-character card from the game. Return that card to play at the end of your next turn. So we're going to move this up here so we remember this. We're going to take out the Avatar of Death, because fuck. And then for his power... Alright, hang on. Dr. Medico healed at the end of Dr. Metropolis' turn, at the end of Lady's turn. Teferi will just skip his power and draw a card and take 2. We'll all be able to use powers, and then Dr. Medico healed. Liberty Dome held hostage. Increased damage dealt to locations by 1. Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. That's awful. I did not need this. Start the environment turn, destroy this card. Okay, everybody use power. Lady of the Wood will transfer Winter to Dr. Metropolis. He can ping... I haven't been keeping track of how much damage I dealt to Celadrock. It's definitely less than 16. He'll ping Celadrock for 1. He'll draw a card. He'll take 2. Then he will heal 1. Dr. Medico will hit himself for 1. Heal Teferi. And... oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. Teferi will discard a card and play Time Wipe. Teferi deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. When this damage would destroy a target, you may put it on the bottom of its deck instead. So this would destroy Claremont Academy. We'll just bury it. There was no Academy here. What are you talking about? And he hits the Relic, and he hits Celadrock, and Celadrock has definitely taken less than 16 damage this turn. Dr. Medico heals. Oh, he also should have hit himself for 1 more because of this. Oh boy! Okay, does anything happen at the start of turn? The answer is no. Celadrock plays Gallows Blast. Oh yay. It's only Gallows Blast. Everybody take 7 infernal damage. Reduce damage dealt to villain targets by 2 at the start of the villain turn. Okay, this is bad. He hits the highest for 2, that is Dr. Metropolis. Dr. Medico heals 2. Start of turn, draw 2 cards. Oh, oops. He takes 4 damage. Use a power. Oh, I'm sorry, he takes 6 damage. Then he hits himself for 2. Somebody else heals 1 and draws a card or uses a power. Right. Dr. Metropolis will heal 1 and uses power to heal 1. Dr. Medico is going to die. Triage. Oh wait, I can't do that because that makes him hit himself. I can't play any of this because it will make him hit himself. Prescription Strength, though. That'll work. And he already used his power, so that's his turn. Don't draw anything. We'll use this on push... God, probably Teferi's turn. So, Dr. Metropolis. Let's do No Waste Street. Well, actually, that's not going to help. Let's do Panopticon Streetlight, because that's the only one that's going to do anything. He will heal 1. He will not return any locations to his hand. Actually, hang on a sec. We'll use Controlled Demolition and kill that. Yeah, that's a better use of my power phase. So he can draw a card and only take 2 instead of 3. Panopticon Streetlight reveals the top card of the environment deck. Oh, it's the Phantom Cab. Play it, discard it, or put it back on top. Let's just put it back on top, because that's a good card. And that's it. He drew a card already. Oh, and that hits itself for 1. Yeah, for 1, because that's done. Let's play Thundergrey Shawl, and have her deal to 2 targets 1 irreducible lightning damage each. So that'll be 2 to him, and it actually gets through the damage reduction. Okay, things are looking bad. Number 1, Prescription Strength. I was thinking I was going to do something else, but no, we'll just heal Teferi with this for the healing. He's going to play Teferi's Protection. All other cards are indestructible, all targets are immune to damage. Start of your turn, destroy this card. When this card leaves play, remove it from the game. Okay, so we have successfully drawn this out. All targets are immune to damage. And then he will use his power to draw a card, and he will draw a card, and he'll take no damage. Cool. Alright, and at the end of his turn, Reality Ripple brings the Avatar of Death back into play. Could be worse. Alright, Phantom Cab. When this card enters play, 1 player draws 3 cards. That will be Teferi. No damage. End of the environment turn, shuffle the environment target lowest HP in the environment deck, then destroy this card. That card is indestructible. We get to do it again. Well, actually it doesn't matter, but whatever. Okay, start of the villain turn, destroy a hero ongoing card. I will destroy the Temporal Distortion on Dr. Medico. That's fine. I've got a couple of those. I can lose them. Celadrock plays Hollow Angel. Oh, good. I can hit this. Alright, he hits the highest for nothing. Each villain target gains 2 HP. That's bad. He deals nothing. It deals nothing. Okay, we need to do something. Triage. He deals himself no damage. We will discard a card. He will restore himself to 10 HP. Power. He deals himself no damage. We will heal Lady of the Wood so she can draw a card. Draw a card. Oh, hey, let's do From Concrete Borns. Select a location. How about the Panopticon Streetlight? Dr. Metropolis or a different location regains X HP, where X is the current HP of the selected card. Then destroy the selected card. So he heals 4, and he does not in fact destroy the selected card. Power. He heals 1. Draw a card for free. Can't remove that from play because it is indestructible. Oh yeah, reveal the top card. It's another Phantom Cab. We'll just put that right back. It's immune to damage. Meadow Rush. That's a great idea. Let's draw a card and search for... Let's see, what does Fall do? Reduce damage dealt by that target by 1 to the start of next turn. Fuck yes. Put it in my hand, shuffle my deck, play a card. She's going to take on Fall. That's not going to help at the moment. Actually, no. Okay, this turn I need to play... Okay, now hang on a sec. Do I want to play Summer and move it to somebody else, or do I want to play Serenity of Dawn? I could get more healing right now. No, let's play Summer. We'll use her power to move that on, actually, Dr. Metropolis. And he deals no damage. Draw a card. We'll sacrifice Winter to the Avatar of Death next. Okay, start of turn. Remove this from the game. Drawing cards means taking damage again. What can he do? Oh, that sounds very good. Slow motion. See me let go. Play this card in any play area. The first time a target enters play in this play area each turn, ignore all end-of-turn effects on that card this turn. Start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. That is fantastic. And it's just targets, but that's fine because his targets are bad. Power. Do I have anything else I want to play? Yes, actually. Let us discard a card and play Temporal Shock. Hit the Angel for 3, reduce its damage by 1 till the start of his turn. He'll draw a card for 2 damage. Alright, Phantom Cab enters play. One player draws 3 cards. Oh, we have to draw the 3 cards though. I should have discarded that. Who wants to take 6 damage for 3 card draws? The answer is Dr. Metropolis. Oh. Alright, end of the environment turn. These are both destroyed. But we didn't get anything worse, I guess. Alright, start of turn, destroy hero ongoing card. We will sacrifice Winter, because that's been bad. Celadrock plays. Worst phrase in the world. The Mountain's Madness. Oh good. Shuffle all targets from the villain trash into the villain deck. That means if none come back out, we can get rid of Lingering Exhalation. He is no longer taking less damage. This is just Winter's Bane and Summer's Wrath. Play the top card of the villain deck. Night Under the Mountain. When this card enters play, play the top card of the villain deck. Start of the villain turn, destroy this card. This card is destroyed, increase damage by villain targets by 2 until the end of the villain turn. That's real bad. Tattered Devil comes out. God damn it. Well, I'm glad I hit the Angel for something. Okay, he hits the highest for 2, that's Dr. Medico. I don't think I'm getting through this one. Each villain target regains 2 HP, that sucks. This card deals each hero target 5 projectile damage. Who survives? Teferi is dead, Dr. Metropolis is dead. The other 2 are down to 3. This game is over, and unfortunately we don't get to ignore Tattered Devil anymore. And then everybody else takes actually 2 radiant damage. Oh right, she took 1 less. Or no, she didn't, because that was... Oh yeah, she did. And this card deals each hero target 2 infernal damage. Well, Dr. Medico is almost dead, and can't do anything. How about From the Brink? Yeah, that sounds good. He'll go ahead and use his power. He would reduce himself to 0 fewer HP, will prevent the damage. Each hero target gains 2 HP, remove that card from the game. That puts him up to 3. So she can heal 1, and use her power to deal up to 2 targets 1 irreducible lightning damage each. The Hollow Angel, it's immune to damage. Alright, Dr. Metropolis. 1 target regains 2 hit points. The environment target with the lowest HP deals a target 1 melee damage. Destroy an environment card. Why couldn't it be an ongoing card? Alright, let's play Fall. So whenever Lady of the Wood deals lightning damage to a target, reduce damage dealt by that target by 1 until the start of your next turn. So Thundergrey Shawl will hit Celadrock for 2, reducing his damage by 1. And I guess we'll hit... should we hit the Avatar of Death? I mean, all of these guys need to die. That's not going to happen there. Yeah, let's do the Avatar of Death. Draw a card, and she actually takes 1 damage for that. So, Teferi's... Wow, that's terrifying. Teferi's in-cap powers. Remove a hero card from the game. At the end of your next turn, put that card into play. One player may draw a card, one player may play a card. Okay, play a card could be useful. I could do Doctor's Orders, heal Lady of the Wood, deal a bunch of damage, and get more damage reduction, but he would also definitely die. I could give her Nobility of Dusk, that's not going to be helpful. Honestly, her being able to use a power would be nice, because I could bring Summer back to her thing. She could do... Oh, okay, let's do Fire in the Clouds. She can deal 3 targets 1 lightning damage each. It's irreducible. Reduces some more damage. Hit the Avatar of Death, and we'll hit the Tattered Devil. Oh, this one wears off, so now that is immune to damage. Okay, that's less bad, question mark. Citation needed. Freedom City plays prototype armor stolen. God damn it. Fine. Alright, so this goes back to 6. Now we have to destroy a hero ongoing card, so it'll be Summer. This ain't gonna work too good. Anybody else? Start of turn, destroy this card. Increase damage dealt by villain targets by 2 till the end of the villain turn. Well, it's a good thing I nerfed various things damage by 2. I don't think it's gonna matter. Leeching Breath. Hero with the highest HP cannot use powers. This game is over. He hits the highest for 1, 2, 3, 4 because it's irreducible. And it's actually 5 because it goes to Lady of the Wood. And then he heals 2, so does everything else. And then Avatar of Death deals each hero target, 5 projectile damage, so we lose. Good gravy in the Navy. Okay, note to the community at large, don't make variants for Celadrock. That's fine though, I'm not going to bring this back to try and beat it either. Let's take a look at the rest of Teferi's deck that was not removed from the game. Teferi's Time Twist. Put a non-character target in play under the top card of its deck. If that target had 5 or more HP, discard a card. That could have delayed things a little bit, but Careful Consideration. Draw up to 4 cards, discard 2 cards. Didn't play it because that would have been 8 damage. Paradox Haze. Play this card next to a non-character card. All start of turn and end of turn effects on that card happen twice. And it's just cards, so you can put it on ongoings and so forth. Temporal Acceleration. Play this card in any play area. At the start of the turn in that play area, play the top card of a deck in that play area, then destroy a non-target card in that play area and discard a card. That's really cool. Temporal Archmage. At the end of each turn, if a card was removed from the game that turn, you may draw a card. Power. Remove the hero card in play from the game, then return it to play. Bewilder. Play this card next to a non-character target. Reduce damage dealt by that target by 1. Teferi's Puzzle Box. Each hero has access to this power. Power. Put all cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Draw as many cards as you put on the bottom of your deck this way, plus 1. That's actually really good if you're looking for something specific. Teferi's Care. Play this card next to a non-character hero card. And that card will be destroyed instead. Remove it from the game and return it to play at the end of your next turn. Ooh, and I think that's it. That is in fact it. We got the 1 copy of Teferi's Protection in play. So, that was Teferi. He can do all kinds of weird, crazy crap. He removes things from the game and puts them back. It's ridiculous. This variant of Lady of the Wood is actually pretty decent, as long as you can get her set up. The variant of Dr. Metropolis, it's very hardy and good at healing your locations too. Oh yeah, by the way, when this variant of Celadrock flips, worth mentioning, Time of Sacrifice. Incapacitate the hero with the highest HP and remove them from the game. I was trying to save Teferi's Protection for when that happened so they wouldn't die, and that didn't happen. Then you shuffle 2 relic cards back into their decks and flip this card. So yeah, he cares about relics in general. Playing Crown of the Four Winds would have flipped him faster. So, that's it for this one. You can find Teferi on Vadsky's Sentinels mod. You can find Jacob Busby's variants on Sentinels Community Customs. And you can find the variant of Dr. Medico on Walker's Workbench. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming to chat, folks who came to chat. Always good to see you there. Tabletop Simulator Review Sentinels Column DLC, Vadsky's Sentinels mod, Walker's Workbench, and Sentinels Community Custom Classics. Not like this great games, probably please support the official release and flip. Oh yeah, this is the other thing they changed. You have to hit yes. I hate that.